So Vosfa, I got a question for you. What do you think about this guy? Hey everyone, it's squidkingvr, whatever. I'm with the owner of MONKE MANIC, Vosify. Say hi, Vosify.
Hello, I don't know where the camera is.
So Vosify has agreed to do an interview with us, so I'm going to ask him a few questions and that. But before we do that, guys, make sure to subscribe to Vosify. I'll put his link in the description for his channel. Join the MONKE MANIC Discord. I'll put a link in the description for that too. Right, let's start this interview. So, first question, Vosify. What are your plans for the future of MONKE MANIC?
I honestly don't really know. I'm just gonna go with the flow, see how the game's doing. If it's still popular when I'm 80 years old, I'll continue to update it. Hopefully, maybe, probably not, but maybe. Yeah, just go with the flow.
Alright, well, second question, I guess. Did you make any other games before MONKE MANIC?
I did. I made one called Monkey Mafia. It was awful. There was no mafia in it.
Okay, what inspired you to make MONKE MANIC?
I just saw Monkey Mafia's current state, and I'm like, yeah, this game isn't good. It's not gonna get popular, so I decided to take some time and like learn Unity more, and make a new game.
So you basically didn't like the old version, and you pretty much made a new game.
Cause like I made that map and all that right at the start, and then I was using Unity for another maybe year after that, until I started MONKE MANIC, and I took my knowledge that I got from that year of making Monkey Mafia, and I made MONKE MANIC.
And you've expanded from there. Am I allowed to know any news on the new Death Run coming out?
I don't know, man.
I could censor it out in the video. Do you have a sub goal or like a future for that channel?
Honestly, not really. I just use it to like post new updates about stuff, and whenever I feel like making a video, I make a video.
I think you've got the best upload schedule. And who was like your first staff?
Who was my first staff member?
Like not first staff member, like the first say top 10 people you had. The first people like staff members you ever had. Like all the way to Monkey Mafia, if you will.
One of my friends, Clever. He was a developer and a staff member. I had Controversy. Controversy is an OG, and I had Sky. Sky was pretty OG. MONKE MANIC. A lot of our moderators currently at the moment came from J-Man Video. Yeah.
J-Man Video. Wait, didn't J-Man Curly play this game? Is that why his head's out on the bench?
Yeah.
I didn't actually know he played this.
He played the game. He played it a while ago, about a year ago. He made a video on it, and it got 3.4 million views.
And that's why this game is popular then, because J-Man played it.
Yep, and it's why it still exists. If J-Man didn't play it, I would be moved on from now. I probably wouldn't be making VR games.
What is the biggest secret of MONKE MANIC? Like the biggest mystery?
I would say the biggest thing that people don't really know or understand is the lore behind it, but honestly the lore hasn't been being updated or anything recently, but there was the lore was so complex, people weren't really able to understand it, and we didn't add enough into the game. But you'll see like there's like a sign up there, there's purple
wasn't it like about
somewhere.
skinwalkers or something?
What about the skinwalkers? The lore?
Yeah, what was like behind all the skinwalker stuff? Yeah, like what was the cause of it, or what is the lore behind the skinwalkers?
That is an amazing question. I just know there is one skinwalker that is kind of lore related. Because basically, there's this person named like 67 or something, and they're purple, and they want to take over MONKE MANIC. And I don't know if you played then, but there was a little purple star in the sky. There was a little purple star in the sky. There's a sign up that has like purple Morse code.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And there's a skinwalker called Rose that is purple, and I guess it's supposed to resemble 67.
If you guys want us to put the Morse code here, we'll just put it at the bottom of the screen here. That shows what the Morse code translates to.
I honestly forgot what it translates to.
Alright, are you going to expand onto Laser Maze. Like, you've just added level 2 in the content update. You guys should check it out, by the way. Are you planning to add any more levels to it?
That's honestly a good question. Now that I seriously think about that, I feel like a part 3, like maybe like yellow part would be pretty fun. Maybe yellow.
How about what's in the mod vent?
What's in the mod vent? Okay, we just revamped the mod vent area. It's actually not really vents anymore. We changed it to like a more hangout room almost. It's just a little room with carpet and it's actually really close to it. It's basically this, except it's blue and yeah, it's literally this but blue and it's very empty. There's literally nothing in it except.
I saw one time of the mod vent. I think it was from a video Vikes uploaded, and it was like a really complex vent thing, and it went everywhere.
Yep, that was removed a while ago because no one ever really used it, and it wasn't really original.
How about another thing that you added in content update? You added like the labels. Like you've got solar on right now, and then I have Vine. Are you gonna add more like rarer ones to get?
That's a good question. Maybe, I think soon I'm probably gonna add some sort of luck system. And with that, you know, the 1 in 10 million, 1 in 2 million are gonna be unlocked more.
I think keep those. What? I think keep the 2 mil and the 10 mil one as rare as you can. So like barely anyone has them, because then they're really
maybe. But what I'm saying is, I think luck might be added in the future, which means the 2 million and 10 million will be unlocked more, because it'll be easier to unlock them with luck. So I could probably add more onto the luck.
How about horror level 2? Level 1 is like a mine shaft or a cave. What type of design are you going for level 2?
This actually hasn't been said publicly. I'm trying to know if I should say it.
Ooh, censor it.
No one knows this. No one knows this. You can put it in the video. Go ahead.
Alright.
But we're probably gonna add some sort of next spot. Because I think
you could do that for like a separate game mode.
Yeah, but I think I'm honestly either I'm gonna revamp horror level 1, or I'm gonna make it all next spots. I'm either gonna make it all next spots, or I'm gonna make just level 2 a big next spots level.
I'm thinking of what you could do for level 2. You could do like a laboratory.
I was gonna do like a forest.
Oh, a forest.
I'm gonna do like a forest with next spots. Yeah, like a bigger forest.
I'm thinking something underground. So I'm thinking like a mine shaft.
I could add like caves. I could add caves around forests.
Could do like deeper cave systems.
I could just make caves that lead, and like there's like a cave system underneath it and the forest above.
You could do a sewage level, similar to Big Scary, but it's more complex. So it's like vast, long tunnels that go everywhere. What other game modes do you plan on adding? Like out there, like find the button and that.
I mean, depending on what PvP or tag wins. If PvP wins, that'll be an extra game mode. If tag wins, it won't be, but you know.
Yeah, you're excited to add PvP.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Right, something that basically everyone asks is, can they have moderator?
Can who have moderator?
Can any of the players in this game have moderator?
No. Not by asking for it. Nope.
There you go, guys.
Actually work for it.
If you guys watch this, you heard the Vossify, you heard the man himself. You can't have mod, so stop asking. How about who's your favourite staff member that you currently have now?
I cannot answer that.
Do you have a favourite?
Probably not.
I
mean, there are certain like people that I like more than others, but not really. I don't have a favourite.
How about, do you have people who you are considering promoting to say beta tester or moderator in training? Like, are you keeping your eyes on people, like on certain people?
Yeah, I actually am. Yeah, there's a few people I've been keeping eyes on.
How many is there?
4, 5.
4 people. What about any news on Cyber Slash, if you're still doing that?
Honestly, that was kind of discontinued a while ago. I might come back to it, just because there was a lot of stuff in it that I didn't really know how to do, that I guess I overestimated my skill level.
Is there any like secret areas that players can get to? Like say they could walk through a poster, like this one on the ground.
I don't think so.
For higher levels, do you know, like, because there's like level 500 in that, would there be rewards in trusted user, like further areas to go along and get like better Vozzy Colas and that?
That's actually a good question. I was gonna add that in the future. I was gonna add some kind of like extension to trusted user for like level 200, maybe 300, 400, you know, etc.
You should do like a crown for like 500s and 1000s, and it's like a really nice looking crown. Question from last year, then you did an Easter update that if you collected all the eggs you could get a basket. I noticed in the shop that is no longer there. What happened to that cosmetic, and if you're gonna return it? Like a little one-handed Easter basket.
It was just a cosmetic. It was just a cosmetic for people who played in that.
Are you gonna do like more? What are you doing? Do you know like how you've got? Do you know how you've got like the regular wrench and then the gold one? Are you gonna do like a diamond wrench for like rare, like higher people like J-Man Curly level?
Maybe like for like people with
like a diamond one.
100k subs.
100k plus subs and like really well performed videos that get like over 50k views or something, or close to that.
Yeah.
Have you collaborated with any games before on Monkey Manic? Oh.
No, but we are looking to collab with the game soon.
What games do you think you're gonna collab with?
I cannot say. That's bad. I cannot say.
Is it like a popular game?
I would say so. Yeah, but I can't say. That's bad.
Will you ever update the player model?
Probably not. If I do, it'll be just some bug fixes, like how the just how like the elbow sometimes glitches out.
Like a little, like a bit missing on my elbow. So, dude, did you bite a bit of my elbow out when I wasn't looking? And you better comment down #YummyElbow. You gotta put that in as well in Fossify's Discord. Don't spam it though, or else you ban. Okay. What was your biggest update besides the content update? Besides this one.
I don't know. We haven't done any really big updates. Like, I mean, when we added all like the second floor. I don't think. Yeah, the second floor maps weren't on launch. So when we added I think it was 4 different updates. We added the second floor maps.
How about, are you planning on revamping any of the maps that you currently have?
Yeah. Some of them.
You're allowed to say which ones you're gonna revamp, or are you keeping that private?
Keeping it private.
It's secret. Right, let me have a think. Okay, what's the funniest thing that you've ever encountered in this game?
Funniest thing I've ever encountered, or funniest thing I've had? Like
funniest moment in Monkey Manic, in your opinion?
When we were beta testing the speeding wall, I found that so funny when we were like, actually we were playing with like Green Meat, Visor maybe, Water, maybe Hydra. I don't. It was so funny because they were like trying to complete it and then like purchasing the speed upgrade and just making the wall go super fast. Them just getting like absolutely like demolished by a wall and hearing the sound of them dying is so funny and hearing them like scream.
You're getting
like, no, I was right there.
Who or what is the most iconic thing about Monkey Manic?
Probably Controversy. TVS.
Because he's like one of the most oldest members.
He's been here since the start.
Do you like know Controversy in real life, or do you just know him online?
No, I just know him online.
How about when did you start playing VR? Or like what inspired you to play VR?
Basically, it was Christmas 2022, I think. I was asking for a VR. I was looking for a Quest 2 because I went over to my neighbor's house and I played their VR and I thought it was just so cool.
And you wanted to get your own?
That I wanted to get my own. It was like November. I was asking for a VR, and then like at the start of December, I told my parents, I'm like, hey, I don't really know how much I want a VR anymore because I was like looking at the games and I'm like, yeah, Beat Saber is like kind of the only game that I would play and I feel like that would get boring pretty quickly. I didn't even know Gorilla Tag existed, or I didn't know what it like was. I never seen it or anything. And my parents already bought it, so they literally had a legit discussion asking if they should return it or not.
Are you happy though they didn't?
Pretty happy. They decided not to return it, and they gave it to me as a gift. The first day I played some Beat Saber. It was pretty fun. Second day, I remembered from my 7th grade English class. I remembered we had to write like little like paragraphs about like something we do, and then we had to turn it in, and then the teacher would like shuffle them, and then she would give them back to someone else, and the other person that got them, they would have to grade yours. And I got someone from my classes, he wrote about him playing gorilla tag after school, and he was like, yeah, I just can't wait to get home from school and play gorilla tag. And I got his, and like a year later, I remembered about it, or like it was like a few months after that, and I remembered that, and I downloaded gorilla tag, and I thought it was really fun, and I played with my friends. And then if I didn't get that sheet, I probably wouldn't have played gorilla tag.
Or made this game.
Yep.
Alright.
Or if my parents said maybe we should just return it and get them something else, this wouldn't exist.
If your parents returned VR, what do you think they would have got you instead?
No idea. I don't remember what else I was asking for that.
Back to when like making a game. What inspired you to actually make a game in the first place?
Literally a month. Okay, so during that time, I was always into game development, but I was always using like Scratch and stuff, which obviously isn't Unity. Yeah, but I was always using Scratch, and eventually I decided to like try Unity, and that was before I had a VR. But I got a tiny bit of experience. I used like one tutorial, and then I gave up. I didn't use Unity for like a whole year. I still had it installed on my computer, but I saw Capuchin, and I was like literally like 2-3 weeks after I got Gorilla Tag, I saw Capuchin, and I played it. I thought it was really cool. And then like a week or two later, I saw a video saying how to make a Gorilla Tag fan game. I'm like, oh, like I love game development. Like, what if I make a Gorilla Tag fan game? Like, you know, that'd be pretty cool. So I watched the video. I started making Monkey Mafia. I had barely any Unity experience, but I literally about a month after I got Gorilla Tag, I already started making a fan game. Yep, about a year after that, I made Monkey Manic.
And now you've
Monkey Manic.
You got popular YouTubers playing like J-Man Curly. Okay, similar to that, but me. Would you allow me to do a video with like moderator power?
I don't really do that anymore. Sorry, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on the moderator menu that we don't really. We're very strict with like.
Is it like a simple thing?
If I did, it wouldn't have kick items. And then we got long camera.
Like, you know how you've got the second floor with like the other game modes? Are you gonna add a third floor in the future?
Probably not. Probably not. That's a lot of work.
Have you ever thought of revamping Spawn from what it is to like a bigger area?
I cannot say.
I'll take it you've considered it, or you are.
Considered it, yeah.
What is the reason of adding this gold monkey quest that's up there?
There's daily and weekly quests for it.
So this is the quest thing. For that, like, you didn't have the hat on in purpose, so I didn't bother asking about it. Anyway, so the whole video, Vossify's bald now.
No! Now there's gonna be so many screenshots of me being bald.
But hopefully this video does well and improves you, like, more player count on your game. What about your player count? What is the average players daily on this game at the moment?
Weekends, I would say it's probably like around 30.
So 30 players daily on average. How about, because I don't really have any more questions, how about you ask me like a couple questions and we'll finish up there. How are you going to expand on Find the Button?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, I don't really know any other more questions to ask you, Vossify. I think we're kind of done for this video. Okay, well, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, subscribe to me and Vossify, join Monkey Manic's Discord, and that. I'll make my own Discord eventually. Do you have anything to say to the viewers, Vossify?
Don't ask for mods, join the Discord, download the game. Yeah.
I agree. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in a different video, I guess. And comment down and comment down if you want to see me interview anyone else. I guess see you guys.